Mahabharata. Mahabharata is such a vast and deep epic running to thousands of shlokas that it is said that there is nothing in this world that isn't covered by this epic. Now, the people of this era were more materialistically driven than the Ramayana era. So the plot is weaved with complex human emotions and social goals describing the life events of two brothers from the Kuru clan, Pandu and Dhritarashtra. It was written as an eyewitness account by Rishi Vedavyasa. Now, can this great grand epic be just an imagination? Let us take a look at some evidences for our inference. But before we get there, let us understand that when we say something is a myth, it means it's a mere fanciful imagination. Whereas the word itihasa literally translates to it thus happened, meaning it's a historic account. The very literature, music, dance, theatre, architecture, textiles, temples, rituals, many of the aspects of the social lifestyle of the Indian subcontinent even today draws parallels from this epic. Moreover, the principles of administration and the laws of the land heavily draw inspiration from the Ramayana and Mahabharata, which keeps us thinking. Let's look deeper. Krishna is known as Dwarakadish, meaning the maker and leader of the astonishing city of Dwaraka. When his people were under threat at all times, Krishna built the city on the land reclaimed from sea. Marine archaeology shows evidence of the submerged city of Dwaraka off the coast of Gujarat. After multiple underwater explorations over an area of 980,000 square meters, many building stones, remains of walls and pillars, stone anchors have been found at the depth of 4 to 12 meters. It is said that Dwaraka was built as a luxurious, high-security gated community, and to keep out the enemy Jarasandha, who is the king of Magadha and also the father-in-law of Kamsa and all his allies, the locals used Dwaraka Mudra as an identifier. It was a unique seal with a three-headed animal. Now, these seals were unearthed and dated back to 3000 BCE. With every excavation, the dating of the various articles obtained is pushed back further. The genealogy of the empire before Kuru Vamsha, that is Pandavas and Kauravas, and Yadu Vamsha, which is the Krishna's lineage, are detailed in Puranas. The Bhagavata Purana enlists the generations before and after Krishna. It details a life story of Krishna, also detailing on many happenings during the Mahabharata. Nilmat Purana of Kashmir discusses the involvement of Krishna in Kashmir's history. The Jataka Tales uses the Pandavas as principal characters in its stories. There is a mention in the Sangam literature about migrants from Dwaraka settling in southern kingdoms and about various kings who supported the Pandavas in the wars. Even foreign historians like Al-Biruni, an Islamic traveler cum writer, wrote about Krishna and the places he lived in when he wrote Indian history. The next evidences are temple inscriptions, which are very important historic records. According to scholars, there are at least 601 inscriptions mentioning that Kali Yuga started 3101 BCE, which is a few decades after the Mahabharata war. Moreover, every geographic entity mentioned in the Mahabharata exists in current-day Indian subcontinent. For example, Kurukshetra, the present Haryana; Hastinapura, current Uttar Pradesh; Indraprastha, New Delhi; Gandhara Desha, Afghanistan; Sindh Desha, Pakistan; Matsya Desha, Rajasthan. Panchala is a region between Himalayas and river Chamba. Mathura, Vrindavan, Kashi. Magadha is the present Bihar. Pragjyotishapura, current Assam. Magalur, current Manipur. The word Mahabharata denotes the great empire of Bharat. Every kingdom and every tribe in all of the extended Indian geography took part in this war. Every king who took part in this war is also mentioned in the great grand epic. Interpreting the verses from the Mahabharata, the night skies of the Mahabharata period were recreated, and the approximate date for the Kurukshetra battle was proposed as 3067 BCE based on the mentioned astronomical data. Vyasa's records are so detailed that they mention the star placements on the first day of the war, the day war continued into the night, the day King Balarama arrived at the battlefield, the number of days Bhishma sustained on the bed of arrows, and so on. The epic mentions a lunar eclipse on the night before the first day of war and a solar eclipse on the 13th day of the war when King Jayadratha gets slayed. Back-to-back eclipses within 13 days is a rare occurrence. On projecting the feasible dates, taking into account also the other evidences, the war is estimated to have happened almost 3,900 years ago. Valmiki's Ramayana and Vyasa's Mahabharata are the adhesives that have held India together through all ages. Over thousands of years, the traditions we follow, the literature we read, the art forms we express, and the faith we practice have been influenced by these epics. The projected dates of their occurrence could vary based on the method of research, but their truth can't be denied. Even today, Rama and Krishna are the most popular prefixes and suffixes to Indian names across the country. Streets, roads, villages, districts are named after them. A nation unaware of its history loses its identity. When we are unaware of our glorious history, we become boats without an anchor, caught in the boisterous waves of ocean. It's time we know our history and take pride in it. Hari Om.